The robot you have selected is equipped with a weapon that is banned in this tournament. You will have to remove the offending weapon, or choose a legal robot to enter. Hi there. First you will need a body, before you can begin adding other components. Parts are quite expensive here, but you can find cheaper parts in the scrapyard if you're on a tight budget. Okay. Your robot now has all the components necessary for entering a competition. If you like, you can use your remaining money and weight allowance to add weapons, armor and extras. Your robot is now classed as heavyweight.
Seated fourth in the competition, this robot isn't to be taken lightly. It's a middleweight robot. It's a wedge-shaped robot, a very popular shape, allowing them to drive in under other robots. Powered by a 24-volt sealed lead-acid battery, armoured in titanium, it's armed with a powerful pneumatic pickaxe. The team also say that a huge amount of money's been spent building this robot. Let's see how that helps in the arena then. It fights, it crushes, and in its spare time plays the organ, they tell me. Wonder if it'll be making music today. Unseated this robot, but showing a lot of potential. It's a heavyweight robot. This wedge shape, very popular among our roboteers, gives them the advantage of being able to get in underneath and tip opponents, of course. Powered by a 12-volt sealed lead-acid battery. Armoured in steel and very resilient to being cut or burnt. The main feature of this arena is the large loading crane continually moving containers around. Best not to get in its way. And you can see the hold of the ship, a handy pit to drop robots into. Spectators on the bridge expecting a good show? Let's not disappoint them, eh? Three, two, one, activate! The crowd are waiting for something to happen here. On a tremendous charge now, speeding across the arena. The steel armour giving it some defence against the attack. Not too easy to cut into titanium armour. Smashing down with that mighty axe blade. My word, there's bits of robot all over the arena. Tremendous force behind that charge. You can see the huge dents the impact made. Bumping and banging. Not a lot of damage so far. Determined to pound it into submission. And I think it's ready to submit now. Tough steel armour, making it harder to cut into, of course. This is classic Robot Wars. The titanium standing up well to the punishment. Thudding into the crates there. A mighty clunk as it makes contact. But it's tougher than it looks. Only a few scratches this time. It's carnage. Devastation. It's Robot Wars! The steel resisting the blade so far. The crowd are wondering what's happened here. This isn't what they came to see. They want maiming and slaughter. Tricky to cut into the titanium, luckily for them. Wouldn't like to be cleaning the debris from the arena later on. Chopping away. Can he get a good blow in? Crashing down hard. The heavy axe making light work of the destruction. Slamming in. You can see it starting to make an impression. It's attacking well, but hard to see any damage that time. The saw whirring, looks for an opening. The steel armour giving it some defence against the attack. Not too easy to cut into titanium armour. Smash! And again! Heavy blows from the axe. The crowd are waiting for something to happen here. Maximilian's a robot with a difference. It enjoys pain and it's here to prove it. Only time will tell. And they're going in! Looks like we've got a trap. Cease!
Prepare yourselves.
definitely in with a chance of surprising everyone, this robot, unseeded today. It's a heavyweight category robot. It's a sort of box wedge-shaped robot with all the advantages of a wedge for tipping opponents over. Powered by a 5-horsepower, 4-stroke petrol engine. Armoured in Kevlar, it's armed with a large electric hammer weighty enough to give most robots a heavy battering. Cost an absolute fortune to build this robot. Let's hope it was worth it for them. Three, 2, 1, activate! Not a lot happening here, the crowd want more action. Not too difficult to cut into the Kevlar armour with the right weapon. Tough steel armour, making it harder to cut into, of course. The axe slamming in on the attack. They can't right themselves here. I'm afraid it's game over. The crowd getting restless, waiting for them to get going. Cease!
Robot use. Prepare yourself.
Unseeded in this competition, but could have a few surprises up its sleeve. It's a heavyweight contender. It's a wedge-shaped robot, a very popular shape, allowing them to drive in under other robots. Relying on a 12-volt sealed lead-acid battery for power, armoured in aluminium. It has a pneumatic pickaxe, powered from a fire extinguisher of all things. It has a large electric hammer powered by a 24-volt motor. This is one of the most expensive robots we have competing today. Nothing was too good for this team. The Van de Graaff balls are a fun touch. Three, 2, 1, activate! The crowd are wondering what's happened here. This isn't what they came to see. They want maiming and slaughter. Can the aluminium armour stand up to this? The steel resisting the blade so far. In comes that heavy blade now, determined to pound it into submission. And I think it's ready to submit now. It's devious, it's cruel. Ragnarok is here to shock. On a tremendous charge now, speeding across the arena. They can't right themselves. Something's wrong. It looks like they're out of the contest. Pushed into the clutches of Sir Killalot. The steel armour giving it some defence against the attack. The steel armour giving it some protection from the impact. Bash, crash and smash. Looks like a crippling blow with the force behind that. Not a lot happening here. The crowd want more action. Cease!
Robot use. Prepare yourself.
The 8th seed for the title. Not to be discounted, could go all the way. It's a middleweight category robot. This wedge shape, very popular among our roboteers, gives them the advantage of being able to get in underneath and tip opponents, of course. Powered by a 12-volt sealed lead-acid battery. Armoured in Kevlar, difficult to pierce this material. No expense spared on this robot. Let's hope the results live up to expectations, or someone's going to want a refund. 3, 2, 1, activate! The crowd getting restless, waiting for them to get going, trying hard to cut through the Kevlar. Tough steel armour, making it harder to cut into, of course. Immediately attacking, the weapon flicking away, crashing down hard. The heavy axe making light work of the destruction. It's got a nasty bite, try to steer clear of Fang. The axe bouncing off, no damage visible. Immediately, it tries to slam down on it. The Kevlar, not the toughest armour against blades like this. Bits and pieces everywhere. We could melt them down, I suppose, and make a whole new robot out of them. The crowd are wondering what's happened here. This isn't what they came to see. They want maiming and slaughter. Trying to charge right in now! They're lying on their back like a turtle in the sun. I'm afraid they can't seem to get back up. It's turtle soup for them. In it comes for an attack now. The armour holding out well against the charge. The weapon trying to lift it and topple it. Dents and scrapes as it bumps and barges around the arena. The crowd are waiting for something to happen here. Chopping away. Can he get a good blow in? Bumping them. Cease. It's hamburgers all round as they celebrate their glorious victory.